Let's see, we got Emila. There we go. Sorry, I think I pronounced it bad or wrong the last time. Says, thank you so much for the previous feedback, and I tried to incorporate some of the advice you fixed the spine on the Mimic and made it into a 3D print. Made the chunky lion statue into finalist piece. Made an official 3D printing account for some of my models. That's cool. Could you look over my other work, including my CV, and give additional advice on what elements I should do? Okay. So we've already talked about Emila Pires' work here. I remember last time we were talking about this Mimic right here, and one of the things that I told her was that this spines were a single mesh, and now very, very nicely separated. This looks way, way better. I love it. Very, very nice. Oof, that's a great 3D print. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't really... Where's your CV, though? Do you have it here? I'm not sure where your CV is. Emilia, I know you're here in the chat, so if you can point me to the right direction, I can take a look, but otherwise, we're probably just gonna get, or talk about what I see here. Again, I think all of these levels, bottom of the page, about... no, I don't think this is a CV. This is just like a description. Last image. No, in the portfolio. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Okay. I normally, or at least here in Mexico, they ask you to include a picture. I know that in other countries, it might not be the rule. Not sure if it's over there. I'm not sure if stylized is spelled right. So usually one of the things that you want to do in your CV, Emily, is, yes, this is important, but it's occupying a little bit too much space, I would say. I would probably bring this, or make it a little bit smaller and bring it down. I would probably bring the experience up, because people usually want to know where have you worked. If they're looking at your portfolio because they're looking for a 3D artist, you probably already know that the 3D artist knows some software, so eventually you're going to get there. But it's more important to know what they've done so far. So bring this experience and awards up instead of down there, and add a little bit of a sentence or a little bit of a description on what you did, because otherwise, like here, I see that you included Operation Overload VR, Rookie Awards 2024, beginning of the year, Mesh Media, highly commended. Yeah, but what was your experience there? And you can say, I was responsible for the creation of environment assets, modular assets, blah, blah, blah. I used this, and that. Like, just a small little, like, glimpse of what you did. Same for this Nomad Rats, and same for this Space Infestation. Just explain what you did, because that gives the person who's watching the CV to get a better idea of who you are as an artist, right? Like, what were you responsible of? Because you didn't do the whole game, right? Like, there was a whole team involved, so it's important that they know what specific things you did. Oh, it's spelled like that? Okay, okay, fine. Is it okay to put what? Our CVs in the art station? This is the first time I see it, to be honest. Emily, that would be one of my other advices. Like, I would probably not include it as an artwork because it's a little bit difficult to find. I would probably just have it on the about section. So the summary is fine, and then just like a little link there so that people can download it. If you want to keep it as an artwork, that's fine. But this is very unique. I've never seen it before, so that's why it's a little bit difficult for me to say whether it's a good idea or not. But yeah, so so again, as I mentioned, I think this is a good project that you have here, especially this one. I think it's a really, really good one, showcasing, and I love how you presented it in this way, all of your assets. Now, Emily, your main, I would say, challenge is the networking aspect of the process. Like, you have a good portfolio, you have good skills, you have a good preparation. It's now time that you go out there and look for the opportunities. Or, as some entrepreneurs usually say, make your own opportunities. Like, how can you create something and offer something to the entertainment industry so that you can be noticed and, again, like, make your own career? Oh, okay, you'll need to pay for Pro. Okay, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it changes depending on the industry. Here in Mexico, again, I think they're now doing a law where they are asking it to be removed because it can, like, what's the word? It can invite a little bit of unfortunate racism and things like that, or discrimination. So yeah, I think it's that.